They watched from a distance, convinced they had spotted a gift from the battlefield gods. A small convoy, minimal armor, slow-moving, cut off from support. An easy target, but what they didn't know, what they couldn't know, was that this convoy wasn't running from danger. It was leading danger into a trap. Within minutes, the hunters would become the hunted, and the ambush they planned would turn into the ambush they never saw coming. The year is set in the middle of a rising border conflict, one defined not by giant tank battles, but by intelligence, drones, electronic warfare, and lightning-fast strikes. For months, insurgents in the region had relied on one tactic: hit vulnerable convoys, disappear into rugged terrain, and choke off supply lines. They believed they were unbeatable. Every ambush had reinforced their confidence. Every victory had inflated their sense of dominance. But the army had finally adapted. They designed something new: Convoy Echo-7, a mobile deception unit disguised as a simple resupply column. Old trucks, dusty paint, slow engines, nothing that screamed danger. But beneath the tarp-covered crates lay counter-drone jammers, thermal decoys, a rapid deploy anti-armor team, a silent airborne overwatch platform, and elite infantry hidden inside cargo vehicles. This wasn't a convoy, it was bait. Enemy scouts pick up Echo-7 first. A lone drone, commercial grade, modified for war, hovers at 400 meters. Its operator sees 4 trucks, 1 lightly armored carrier, and no apparent escort. They laugh, they celebrate, they call in a strike team. But the drone operator doesn't realize something. The convoy knows it's being watched. An EW specialist in Truck 2 quietly locks onto the drone's signal. They don't jam it, they don't shoot it, they let it watch. Because the more the enemy scouts see, the deeper they commit. A 12-man insurgent squad prepares an ambush in a narrow valley. Classic tactics, RPGs positioned on high ground, machine guns covering the exit, a kill zone with no escape, claymores planted along dirt edges. They believe they are about to wipe out a convoy in under 90 seconds, but they don't know the valley is exactly where Echo-7 wants them. The convoy slows down, the lead truck stalls. Soldiers pretend to panic. A perfect show. The ambushers move into position, and the trap closes. The valley erupts with the first RPG, then a second. Then machine gun fire. Dust fills the air. Trucks appear to be hit. Soldiers duck behind tires. Everything looks chaotic, but none of it is real. The trucks are firing thermal decoys. The armor plates have reactive shields. The fallen soldiers, mannequins wearing ballistic vests. The ambush team steps forward from cover, ready to finish the job. And that's when they hear it. A hum, low, growing, mechanical. They look up. A single-armed drone, silent until now, drops into view like a shadow. Gunships don't appear. No tanks roll in, no missiles rain down. Instead, the convoy itself transforms. Panels drop, false walls open. Elite infantry emerge from cargo trucks like phantoms. Within 6 seconds, the anti-armor team knocks out RPG positions. Marksmen disable machine gun nests. A jammer scrambles the enemy's radio net. The ambushers suddenly realize something horrifying. No longer the aggressors. They are trapped in the valley they thought would trap someone else. Panic spreads. Some try to run up the slope. Others fire blindly. Nothing works. The convoy pushes forward, each move rehearsed thousands of times. The drone overhead identifies the insurgent commander. 2 signals, 1 strike. The chain of command collapses. A flashbang lands between 3 remaining fighters, temporarily blinding them. The last group surrenders, confused, terrified, unable to understand what went wrong. In less than 4 minutes, the ambush team is eliminated. Echo-7 rolls forward, untouched. What was supposed to be the insurgents' biggest victory becomes the Army's message. The operation becomes a classified case study in deception tactics, mobile electronic warfare, drone integration, modern anti-ambush strategy, psychological operations. In strategic circles, Echo-7 becomes known as the convoy that fought back. Within weeks, ambush attacks across the region drop by 60%. Fear spreads, rumors grow. Every convoy might be a trap. Every truck might carry commandos. Every quiet valley might be death. The power of the operation wasn't just in firepower, it was in information warfare, creating uncertainty in the enemy's mind. Echo-7 proved a critical lesson of modern combat. Weakness can be engineered, and strength can be disguised. War is not always won by the biggest army, or the loudest weapon, or the strongest armor. Sometimes victory comes from misdirection, from patience, from letting the enemy believe exactly what you want them to believe. Echo-7 was more than a trap. It was a reminder that perception shapes battle as much as bullets. In war, as in life, the most dangerous moment is the one where you think you've already won, because sometimes the easy target fights back. And when it does, the world learns a lesson all over again. Never underestimate the quiet ones.